All right, here we go. Should be going live in a minute. Got a jet plane.
Let's say something totally live. You're going. Right here.
There we go.
A little bit more ladylike.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. You want to hold it?
Separate.
Oh, I can't see that part.
Oh. Yeah, that was good. We got a couple names. Hey, Deborah.
Happy
Hump
Day.
Hump Day.
I feel like it's getting a resurge because it's like the 15th time I've heard that today. I think you said it to me. I had several people from work and
Cheers.
meetings say it to me. Yes, cheers. Here, cling.
Clang, 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 clang. All right. Hey, Chris. What's up, dude?
Oh yeah, not cold at all.
It's not cold?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry. Just put it in the fridge a little while ago. Yeah. It's all right. We'll give it a minute for everybody to start popping on here. It's been a... Can't believe it's already Wednesday.
There's a part of me that can't believe that, and then there's part of me that's like, really? It's only Wednesday?
Well, yesterday I asked her, I was like, is today Tuesday?
Or Wednesday?
Like,
did you even say Thursday or Thursday?
No.
I was like, maybe it's
I couldn't
Tuesday.
remember if it was Monday or Wednesday, or
So
Monday or
funny.
Tuesday. So, yeah, it was one of those things that just kind of kicked off, and the week got going too quick for her. It's gone by. Was it too quick? I don't know.
No,
Or
I
it
don't
felt
know.
like it's never ending.
I don't know. I've been spending all my time reading, so...
We're going to get into that too. I didn't put it as a topic, but we're going to get right into that here in a second. Simply because she's, her movie addiction has changed over to a book addiction, which is fine. I'm glad.
First you're complaining I should be reading, now you're complaining I'm reading too much. Jeez,
It's
you may
kinda
be
funny,
Christian Grey.
But yeah.
You didn't get that reference.
The Christian Grey. Is that his name?
So bossy, yeah.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy.
50 Shades of
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy.
That's him.
Hope you guys are doing good, having a good week. It's been crazy. I was thinking about it today. I was talking to her. I went back. I just kind of was jumping from meeting to meeting to meeting
All
today.
day.
And I never really got a chance to look at my calendar because things just kept popping up. And I was like, I've been to 9 meetings today. You know, in 8 hours. That's a lot of time
It is.
logged.
It goes back to the memo that has been forgotten apparently from a couple weeks ago that's like, don't plan so many meetings. Everybody's
Right.
complaining about too many meetings when you can work from home, and I feel like it had its moment, its window where people
For like
eased
a
off,
minute.
and then the whole nothing before 9, nothing between 12
I
and 1.
got my calendar blocked from 8 to 9.
I had somebody who's
Yeah.
East Coast say,
Energy.
can you get on early with me? And I was like, no, I can't, 9:30.
Shannon.
So,
Yeah, so, all right, we got a little quorum going.
Okay.
So, Beth, if you guys recall, she's been
Oh, yeah.
watching 50 Shades of Grey every single weekend.
at least one movie every weekend until I'm no longer quarantined.
Yeah, but she switched it over. She was going to watch one, and now she's watching all 3 every weekend.
I didn't finish the third one. I got like 10 minutes
I don't
into
think
it.
I've seen Star Wars as many times as she's seen this.
You should see
already.
Star Wars this many times as well.
I'm just saying, I don't think
You
it's
should.
possible anymore. So she switched over and she bought all the books. And she's read all...
So I'm dyslexic, so reading for me is not a pleasure.
but it's
like
not been
normally
a problem
it's-
with this, evidently.
Well, no, but I did the same thing. We said this the other day with that other series. I tend to get into series, and once I get going, I'm like addicted. And so that's all I've been doing is reading. Like
Hey, Kathy.
on my
Get
lunch
it.
break, on after I work out, reading till 1 a.m. I'm like 75% through the third book, and I just started
Isn't there only 3 books?
I just started reading the first book like on Saturday. So yeah, no, there's a 4th book. I'll have to see how good it is because it's from his perspective. It's
Angie
called,
said, did you like them? She didn't know.
oh my gosh, I love it.
She didn't.
You
See?
didn't? Now, did you read the book
I keep giving...
and then see the movie, or see the movie and read the book? Because I think that makes a huge difference. With
I don't
something like this, you have to see the movie.
Yeah. I couldn't
Because the
tell
book
you.
is complete. Like a minute ago, I almost lost it because in the book, there's a family member that gets into an accident.
Uh-oh.
It's not at all in the movie, and it's her dad. And I was like, oh my god, I can only think of my dad. And I was like, don't cry. That's so stupid. Don't cry. It's a book. It's a book. Don't cry. It's a book. You know? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really into it. I like it.
What's up, Becca?
But
How
I
you
think
doing?
my next, I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to finish the 4th one, and I'm going to start reading Discovery of
She
Witches.
said, read the Naughty Boys series. That
said that?
sounds awesome.
Who said that?
I don't know. Angie did.
Oh, Angie?
So-
Yeah, okay.
She said she read the books and then the movie.
See, that's the problem. If you watch the movie,
It sets your
anytime
expectations so
anytime
fucking
there's a
low
book in a movie,
that
Anytime there's a book and a movie, you should. My theory is you always watch the movie and then read the book. Otherwise, the movie sucks. But I don't know. That's just my theory.
So Brenna said she read the book first and was disappointed by the movie. So maybe I don't know. I don't know. There's just
some merit in my
some
theory.
serious shit in those movies that I'm like, I mean, by proxy, I've walked by. I'm like, is this that?
No, don't lie. You sat down and watched it.
No, I didn't. It's in your tooth right there.
Thanks,
how
baby.
embarrassing! It's better than doing it the whole time, right?
I love you.
It's just
I'm gonna beat you
go
after
in the
this, but I
bathroom
love you.
and get it
No,
cleaned out.
I got it.
Did you? Okay, good. Sorry.
Asshole.
No, yeah, it's I walk by and it's on Saturday and it's on Sunday.
But this weekend it was only on Sunday. That's why I didn't
Was
get
that
through
what
all
it was?
three. I only got through two.
Jeez,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
So come Friday night, we're in for it. So
You know,
yeah, I
maybe.
hope you guys are having a good night, good week. It's been like.
Do you have any other good books that were kind of? I know I got that one,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna read The Discovery of Witches. But if you've got something that you've read, that's good. Definitely share it because I'm enjoying this newfound reading excursion that may not last once we're out of quarantine.
Yeah,
so
I think
it depends. If I get drawn in, as long as I give it. A
yeah,
chance,
and that's really one of the keys. It's like if you're building good positive habits now, just try and keep them going. I mean, that's for all of us, right?
Good
We're working out.
positive habits is
It's hard right now,
shit.
but if you can do that right now, in this bullshit, and you're not just getting annihilated every night or something crazy, drinking like 3 bottles of wine or something, and you're doing something positive, right? To help.
I'm not drinking 3
No,
bottles
no,
a
no,
night.
no. But I'm just saying, like, I'm fairly certain some people are.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen I don't know if it's a meme or something like that, but it was, I showed it to Beth, and it's a little thing of like, I think it was just like 4 pictures or something like that, and it's like a lady pouring cutting a tea bag, the little tag off a tea bag, and then taping it on the inside of a coffee mug, and then pouring a bottle of wine, and then the next frame is like on a Skype call, she's drinking tea or drinking the wine.
No, still my favorite video this week was the Black Rifle quarantine.
Oh, the Heather Lynn.
Yeah, that was damn
quarantine.
funny.
I posted it on my Facebook.
If you haven't seen it,
go watch it.
It's
pretty
funny.
hilarious.
It'll give you a chuckle.
Yeah.
But
that was good.
That was good.
That was good for sure. So, kind of getting banter time is what we're calling it now. It's kind of funny. So, I like to troll people once in a while just to screw with them a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
When there's a good reason, right? So we're on.
This man loves to just push.
Yeah.
Somebody else's.
Because
buttons.
I mean, come on, right?
We all have too much time on our hands.
We have a shit ton of time on our hands, right? I mean, honestly, we're on our phones. You're watching us, or we're whatever, right? We got time. But this dude, we have a thing called, it's like a local eats kind of thing,
It's
like support your local. It's kind of like Foodies of Phoenix, Brenna.
Facebook page.
Or the Facebook page, right? It's kind of like that
local
thing.
Eats Facebook. Lotus Local Eats Facebook page.
Right, where they're trying to support the local which
business,
is great, right?
Yeah.
So we have a drive-through quick fast food taco place.
A lot of people will know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Christian might not know Taco Cabana.
We got Taco Cabana when they were here.
Well, maybe he does. Whatever. But anyway, this dude put in.
No, we got Los Palapas while they were here.
Okay.
Better quality.
But this dude put in a order for like, I mean, how much does Taco Cabana tacos
I don't know.
cost?
One
like
time we
$1.30.
went at 11:30 at night.
We got like $70 in food.
We got $70 worth of food.
But we also ordered like, I mean, come on.
And no, we were not smoking weed.
No,
so
no.
we were just starving to death, and our eyes were so much bigger than our stomach.
But this dude posted like, I ordered this and I had to wait.
I ordered it 20 minutes.
20 minutes ago, and I show up and there's a line of cars. This is Cinco de Mayo. This is yesterday, by the way, right? So there's, of course, I've been there. They only have the drive-through open, right? So it's kind of funny that, yeah, there's going to be a line, and he couldn't just walk in and pick up his food.
Same thing happens at Starbucks.
Right, exactly, right?
Or it did.
But it was funny because he told that girl, that
little
girl at the window, and I was like, oh. So I post on his page. I was like,
placating him badly.
yeah, and I was like, oh, you're so brave.
Look what reading does. I'm using big
Whoa,
words.
Whoa, that's awesome. And I was like, you're so brave for standing up to that little girl. And I was like, #brave. I'm like, you just people
what
need
did
to
you
chill
call
out.
him? A keyboard warrior? Is
Yeah,
that what you called him?
I mean,
I was
really,
like, that's
I think-
hilarious. But I'm like, why can't you just leave? Why can't
Calm
you
down,
just
man.
leave
You know.
well enough alone? Like, there are plenty of times I want to be smart ass to people's silliness, or for lack of better word, silliness. I'll be kind, and I'll type it, and I'll be like, don't send it. I typed it. That makes me feel better. What are you reading?
Oh, just Mike Randazzo's on. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike? And then Deborah said, sure you weren't. Or
What?
Deborah said, sure you weren't being judgmental. Not judgmental, that's what she said. No judgment, but just giving them shit.
Yeah,
I like to give people
totally
shit. It's kind of fun.
But
just, I mean, you're going to post that on Facebook. It's like, hey, post, they're having a hard time keeping up with the business.
Or don't order your food 20 minutes advance. Just go through the drive-thru because you still have to wait.
Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of one of those funny things. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna jump.
So it's just funny though, because sometimes the littlest thing get your panties in a wad. It's hilarious.
It's annoying.
Oh.
People can be annoying.
So many things are annoying. You just have to learn to let it go. Let it go.
That's what the dude needs. I should have put that thing, that meme out there of "Let It Go." What is that movie? Frozen. Frozen. Yeah, probably should have put that out there. So anyway, it's kind of funny. It's fun to. I never responded, by the way. Damn it.
I was gonna say nobody ever. Everybody was like, "That dude's crazy. I'm leaving him alone."
I messed with that group a whole bunch too. It's kind of fun. On good stuff too. So I put. Well, I'm gonna go ahead to one before because I was just thinking of topics to talk about and stuff like that. But we'll just pass on that one. But
wait, no, I'm interested in why you put that on there.
I don't know. I think I just put it in my notes.
Because you think you want to start taking up ultra running? You are on your fucking own.
No, I'm not.
I'll drive in the car beside you. Maybe.
No, I've got a good friend out, and I'll give him a shout out, TJ Gardner, who does ultra running.
And now he's a $105 soaking wet.
No, he's not. He's like 145 or something crazy, which is pretty. He's taller than me, but the dude runs like he signed up before quarantine happened.
He was doing for a while. Wasn't he doing a marathon a month or something?
He was getting ready to do a 100-mile run.
I just don't even understand.
I
don't. I mean, I think I'd rather get hit by a car than run 100 miles.
It's a
no,
mental
I'm pretty sure I'd rather get hit by a car than run 100 miles.
Us sitting around and trying to figure out things to do. Right?
Well, he's way healthier than both of us.
Well, he's running all the time, yeah. So he switched over from doing a lot of other things to just focusing on his running and stuff like that. And he's run, I don't know how many marathons, and at this point it's, I don't know if it's 100 or something like that. He's done
What's funny is Greg did run a marathon with him back when he was young. Were you in your 20s?
20s, mid-20s, something like that.
So you could totally do a marathon without training at that time.
I trained a little bit. I ran
you still have this knack to run like 8-mile race with like 1 mile worth of training.
I ran I think 12 miles was the most, and then I ran to 26.
Yeah, no.
But it was kind of one of those things.
I mean, I used to run a little bit more. I know. I used to run a little bit more. I think it's just a little harder on my body now. Mm-hmm. My knees and my lower back, so I'm more of a walker. Oh, that's so sad. I'm old.
Jefferson, kid of life. 100 miles. Yeah, I mean.
Amen, sister.
It's just, there's some people out there that, like, if you look up, it's
addictive.
There's a Navy SEAL named David Goggins, and he's if you need the motivation from somebody or something like that, the dude is hardcore. But he just went out and ran.
Is that the guy that did remember you told me about that one guy that did
ran the track?
And like ran on broken shins and because he had to get so many. He was supposed to be getting a ton of mileage in to make this club, but he didn't, so he did it all.
And he had never run before. He had never been like a runner.
There's no need.
And then he ended up becoming a Navy SEAL. And he had a really.
Wasn't he a Navy SEAL before that?
I don't really know.
I thought
maybe he got out and then he gained a bunch of weight or something like that happened.
Maybe
a new drive or something like that. But it was very interesting.
I'm only running now when I'm chased.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So it's kind of fun. But Beth was talking about, and I was
chastising.
Chastising is a good word. Yeah.
Another big word because I'm reading.
Because ultimately, so Beth is doing really well, doing her fitness, watching what she's eating and stuff, but she's kind of come to the point where she's not eating enough.
No,
and she's having like, so she gets up and she gets his head rushed.
I've always done that.
She says that. And she's like, you never worked with me, or you never with me all the time. I'm like, I've lived with you for 12, 13 years.
It's different working every day together than it is every day on the weekends. But so I get really lightheaded. But today it was a really hard workout, and after I got done working out, I was like, I don't feel so good. I'm kind of shaky and I got chastised. He's like, you're not fucking eating
she
enough.
Ate 2 little tacos.
I ate 2 huge tacos. They were not little. They were huge. And it was 12. It was 12.
And then she tells me at 7:30 that she's not feeling real good. But she just like killed herself on her workout. Like killed herself. And it was, I mean, they're the HIIT workouts, the high intensity training workouts or whatever. So
interval training,
thank you. but it's like, you gotta eat. So she wanted to pose this question kind of to the group.
Well, and there's some thought about this because I'm not young anymore, right? So the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. So what's more important? I guess it depends on the person. Is it, how did I say it? Because I said it so beautifully earlier. Is it eating for workout or is it eating for weight loss?
Because eat to live.
Well, yeah.
You have to fuel your body, period. That's like the rule.
Craig reminded me earlier this week that we leave for the coast on Thursday and that I will be in a bathing suit for 3 days straight. And I was like,
I did not say that came out completely sideways. Bullshit.
You didn't. I'm just saying. You reminded me that I'm going to be in a bikini because
I have to do this
because I was getting lazy and I didn't want to work out.
Yeah,
and he was like, you remember going to the beach next week? You'll be in a bikini for 4 days. I was like, thank you.
It was called incentivizing it. Oh.
But
sorry.
So now I'm like, fine, I'll start myself.
No, I'm not apologizing because we're in public, technically. But no, it kind of, now that you read.
Now that I said it the way you said it,
yeah,
you're like, oh, look, you're blushing.
Whatever.
Marriage.
Trini was watching. Hey, Trini, how you doing? Another big topic for the day. It's kind of the fun thing that.
Did anybody answer if they eat for weight loss or if they eat for workout?
I don't know.
I'm sure Skylar eats for workout because he doesn't need to pass out again on the treadmill.
No, Skylar definitely needs to eat.
Yes, before he works out.
He had a unfortunate incident on the treadmill where he passed out, ate shit, cut himself all up,
his ass
ended up in the hospital.
In front of a bunch of soccer moms.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't do that. That's not what we have to have. Or if I just all of a sudden stop hearing something going on upstairs, where all of a sudden just like a jump, like, well, that eating thing finally kicked in. I'm like, fuck. Cinco, we're calling it Cinco to Drinko week.
Because we used to, it was like a big thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it was for a lot of people that, you know, were in their 20s and 30s.
Well, I wasn't ever in my 20s with you, so I was definitely in my...
No, you were 30?
Late 30s. I think when you and I started dating, I was 35 or something like that. And then, but it used to be such a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, painstakingly big deal. Like the next day you wake up, you like, I hate myself. I'm so glad I took today off because sometimes it happens. Like yesterday during the week, and we went out last night.
Yeah.
Because restaurants are open, and one of our favorite places, not at all Mexican related, but
couldn't find one.
It's Wings and Pizza that we really like there, and they had set up their whole parking lot.
Yeah.
They had done every other parking spot and put a cone, and then they had tables with a few chairs in front of it so people could sit outside.
But it was really spread out.
Very
so they have
spread
like a old basketball court.
Yeah, that they turned into like a
they
concert.
They put a couple people just playing music in the middle, like live music, which was really nice. It was cool to have just something
live. It was music. I mean,
it wasn't great music.
It would have been better to have something a little. I was like.
It was like what, top 40 of the 80s and 90s kind of shit?
I would even say 70s and 80s. I mean, because I'm walking in the house singing a 90s song every time I see the dogs because there's so many, and they didn't play any of those.
That's true. Yeah, but it was fun because we got to actually see other people, even if
everybody, and not us, because
a ways away.
We are older now and we don't get wasted. Literally, everybody people. First of all, they were all shit-faced, which is hilarious, and nobody understands the concept of 6 feet.
Yeah, no.
That was my only like thing that pissed me off. I was like, people just don't get 6 feet. I have a vacation in a week. I'm not getting fucking sick before I go on this vacation because I will murder someone. I just kind of was like, can you? I didn't say anything, but it took everything I had. Yeah. Especially one girl came around. This woman was shit faced. She just came around and she's standing between us. She's like talking. I'm like, I don't even know you, woman. I don't get this close to my friends right now. So.
That's a risk, yeah.
TTF.
Did Jason say Jason Howard's watching? He said, "You guys are terrorists," because we went out. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Helping the economy, bitch.
Let's see. So Dina's on, like I said. So where are you going? We're going to South Padre.
Dina.
Yeah, Dina.
Hi,
We're going down to South Padre Island.
Oh, I miss you, girl.
There's a camp spot on the north end of South Padre.
I have no
Something
idea.
like
it's
that.
KOA.
Yeah, it's a KOA site, but it's on the beach, and we're taking our travel trailer down there. So
and no dogs. It's just us.
Just
like it's literally just going to be like a relaxing, romantic weekend.
So we'll have fun hanging out. We're gonna bring. I think we're gonna bring the kayaks. I know we've got the paddle board and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go down and goof off, just hang out at the beach for a while.
Bring food because we're not gonna go out while we're there. So
just grill out and do those sorts of things. So we're really looking forward to that. Should be. I'm hoping. I've never been there, so I'm really looking forward to it. So.
You've got to remember that.
No, I'm totally fine.
Gulf of Mexico is not California beaches whatsoever.
I get to go see the ocean.
So, yes, you will get to see the ocean. I mean, there's not going to be as nearly as many waves as
Watch, when we get there, we're going to end up getting, like, the first hurricane warnings. Some shit like that.
How would you put that out there?
Like a hurricane in May.
You can't take that back, bitch.
Right? Now it's on Facebook, so it's got to be true.
It's got to happen.
Right?
So, but yeah, it was fun to go out.
River Road? No, I've never heard of River Road. Deborah said, have you guys discovered River Road yet? I've never heard of
that at? I'm intrigued. Tell me more, please.
Tell us more.
Another big word from reading books.
Brenna said, romantic, Greg, careful, because Beth's been reading 50 Shades. Dude, I'm not doing shit that's in that movie. That's just next level.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I've only seen bits and pieces, and all I hear about her is she's like, he's got her tied up to a rack, and I'm like, what in the fuck? What are you watching?
I'm a little disappointed in you.
What? Dude.
I'm kidding. Not really, but maybe.
Well, Amazon sure sells half that shit.
Like I told you, those sales probably skyrocketed.
Right?
Everybody came, what is it, BSDM or whatever the acronym is for that? People were like, honey.
BDSM, right?
BDSM, and I wonder how many people ended up in the fucking hospital because they used
something
a butt plug.
sadomasochist or something.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm still not.
Deborah said, so it's in New Braunfels and it's about 45 minutes away. So.
Oh, no. We'll have to
Jason, hey dude, biceps. I'm just wearing a really small shirt right now.
They're all that size. He's not. He's just big. He just can't.
I'm just wearing tiny. It's a medium. So
it's a medium.
You need a sizing, sizing chart. So, we've got some feel goods for the week or for the night, I guess. One of the things that Beth
so far
was
this
saying.
week.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Yeah. So Beth, what were you saying about symphony?
Oh yeah. So this morning on the news they were talking about.
Skylar.
There's 3 people from a symphony that live together that have been doing impromptu concerts over the phone for COVID patients in ICU that are on ventilators, so they're basically knocked out. And
this is really interesting.
It's very interesting, and so they have the beeps are just going and they're far and few between, and then after 45 seconds to 60 seconds of playing, the beeps they start to get faster, they're hearing the music and it's helping them
That's awesome.
Yeah, which is really cool. And it was so funny because
cognitively they're still
right. Well, because the girl
so
I watched Case at 12, and the girl at the 9 o'clock in the 9 a.m. show, she and I are both always tearing up with the cracky voices.
Oh, really?
And this time the guy was like, "Oh, it got me right here."
Yeah.
There's just something, and all 3 of us were like,
"You and the newscasters." No, it's amazing. Think about it.
It's really cool though, and it's really cool of these people to give their time, especially because this is what they do for a living, and since they can't.
Players?
These 3 live. One was a cello, one was violin, and one was a pianist.
So they play outside the room or something.
No, they it's through their phone. That's it. They're not even at the hospital.
Oh.
They're playing to the phone that's in the emergency or in the ICU room. So they call that number, and then the nurse puts it on speaker, and they can hear it through the speaker.
That's really interesting. I was thinking they went.
No, they're not. They're not there. Yeah,
but that
so it's really cool.
I think about it.
So
that's pretty amazing to think about, what music can do for.
Music is pretty amazing.
Yeah, for you, in those types of things. So for my feel good, it's kind of for me, it's like hanging out with our dogs. I was talking to somebody in a meeting earlier, and she goes, "It's really awesome to be able to hang out with my dog all the time, because I get to see all of his little quirks and shit." And she's, they have a very young baby, just had it maybe
it's young.
2 months ago or something like that. But he's always kind of interested, something like that, right?
He's a puppy.
So
of course.
Yeah, and that's cool. But she's like, it's very interesting to just watch him and do that, and then he's constantly looking at her, just randomly staring at her. And
Lucy does that.
Have a dog that does that too. Lucy, our little golden doodle,
drives me batshit crazy.
She'll just stop whatever the hell she's doing
sometimes.
And just
sit down and be like.
And you're like, what the hell are you doing?
Not even tail wagging.
She's just judging the shit out of you.
I'm like, what do you want?
She's like, you need a job. You need to go to work.
Or you need to take me outside because I'm bored. This sucks. And I'm
pretty sure they all think
bug your dad.
We've been fired from our work. And
I don't know. It's gonna be funny to see what they do when we have to go back to work eventually.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to be kennelled.
Kennelled when they never. I mean, they get kennelled at nighttime right now.
That's not much.
It's not, especially since you go to bed at like 1 and I'm up by like 8.
Yeah. So it's interesting, but yeah, and like I said, I was thinking is, you know, there's been plenty of memes like with the cat. It's like you need to leave now. And the dog's like, "You're never gonna leave again."
No more.
Thank God. Yeah,
I've seen that once.
It's pretty awesome.
It's funny.
So, let us know if you guys have anything going on this weekend.
I have one more to share.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm super proud of my friend Leanne Austin. She and her daughter Avery. Remember, she doesn't be called Avery Kate anymore. She's just Avery now. They, for the 5th year in a row, have been they're homeschooled and they still go through like the school district. And Leanne got Teacher of the Year for the 5th time, and Avery got Student of the Year for the 5th time.
It's amazing.
So that's really awesome that they're that they enjoy it so much together is really cool because they get to experience it together, but that they're also impacting and showing the whole school system what works and doesn't work. So it's really cool. So I'm super proud of them. Congratulations, awesome. Leanne. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. So awesome. Cheers to that. This weekend, I know if you're into UFC and stuff like that, they're actually going to have a fight on Saturday.
What?
Right? And no crowds, anything like that. It's going to be one of the first. It's probably going to be like a blowout kind of thing, right? Where everybody in the planet gets that UFC. That fight.
Like you're not going to be able to watch it on pay-per-view very well because it's going to be like beep.
Well, no, it should stream just fine, I would think. But it's going to be interesting to see. This is fun.
The internet's going to go down
again. They're talking about how all the COVID and all that testing they're going to have to do. But it's like, if you're into that stuff, it's a stacked card.
We're into UFC.
We'll watch it probably. But maybe have...
So expensive now, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, what?
$60? Yeah, for HD?
69?
No, it's 60. It's 59. It's
sucks, but shit, have you ever done anything?
I mean, we're still coming out on top.
Just buying her books.
And they're $8 a pop, so
you get
they're cheap.
3 books and 3 movies. That's $60 with tax.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, something to do. Who am I betting on, dude? I don't know yet. I need to go through the card. Ferguson probably, I think, is maybe the headliner guy, right? Or he's the headliner. But there's several people that I think I need to go and look.
Deb said lots of room. Oh, I love camping, so yeah, or glamping. Yes, that's what we do.
Yes. So yeah.
What's STFU?
Shut the
F up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that regarding?
Skylar, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's because he's talking about Jason.
Oh, okay.
What about Jason? Jason, this is not a place to get all political and shit, dude. It's first to hang out.
Max is loving this show. Oh, I'm glad, Deb.
That's great.
A big hug for us.
Yeah. That's great.
Still can't get over your biceps. So that's hilarious. So.
No. So yeah. So it's gonna be quick tonight. So we just wanted to say hey, thanks. I've actually got some cool equipment coming. I got a tripod to do.
We're getting professional.
We're getting a little bit professional. So we're gonna kind of set up some cool shit next couple weeks or so. So that'll be more to come on that. But so Beth always says.
Share a square.
But
now you don't really need to share a square anymore. I gotta share a steak. Now I should change it. I should be like, share some beef.
That'll be the next thing we talk about.
Share some beef.
The whole meat industry. That'll be exciting as shit.
I like this one. Ian, come get a beer.
Come get a beer. You're right over there.
Bar's open.
Bar's open, dude. So thanks, military, first responders,
frontline folks,
all you guys.
Appreciate it.
Hanging out, staying safe, doing your things you need to do.
Taking care of us.
Appreciate it. You guys have a great night.
Cheers.
Yeah.